folks, we're back again with George the Possum Jones, courtesy of George G.W. Woodruff, who made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. GW, thank you for this. I'm wearing my FDNY hat in your honor, even though you weren't FDNY, but the GW bridge is right there. And so you know it's still on the market for you to sell. GW made a gift for me to do Things Have Gone to Pieces. And this is what George said. Back again, Don. My friend from the UK, Carl Anderson 4500, he has loved your channel since 2019, and he loves Things Have Gone to Pieces, the version with Johnny Paycheck. So that's the one that I think I got. I followed the link that you suggested. And so we're going to get into this one. And but thank you, GW, for this one. Now, George, are you in Oklahoma City? I try to keep track of like where people are, and sometimes depending on where I'm at with my sleep and all that stuff, I can get things jumbled up a little bit. But anyway, thank you, George GW, for this, for your sense of humor, for accepting your nickname, which is actually just your initials. But GW, like G-Dubs, that's just a cool-ass nickname. G-Dubs. So let's see what GJ has for us. And this is from back in the day. You'll see.
Oh, the faucet started dripping in the kitchen.
You know, people there aren't even moving.
That's George Jones.
And last night your picture fell down from the wall. Today the boss said sorry, I can't use you anymore.
Gosh, he looks so different.
And tonight the light bulb went out in the hall. Things have gone to pieces since you left me. Nothing turns out half right, now it seems.
That is unbelievable how different these two look. George with Johnny Paycheck, that way back in the day, and their haircuts, and clean shaven and not animated. Well, traditional country artists aren't that animated on stage anyway. They don't like run and jump like Mick Jagger and stuff. But the audience is uber sedate. They were probably told don't move too much because this is going to be on television. That's the way it was. Man, do they look different.
Nothing in my pocket but 3 nickels and a dime. But I'm holding to the pieces of my dream.
They must have been hellraisers at that age already.
Threw a baseball through my window, and the arm fell off my favorite chair again. The man, he came today and said he'd haul my things away if I didn't get my payments made by 10.
Love these examples of bringing in.
Things have gone to pieces since you left me. Nothing turns out half right, now it seems.
Wow.
There ain't nothing in my pocket but 3 nickels and a dime. But I'm holding to the pieces of my dream.
You got to hold on to your dreams somehow. Now they're clapping. I love that line in there about holding on to your dreams. You've got to, because life will beat you down. Like the Allman Brothers song Soul Shine. You listen to that and it put it in such perspective. But life will beat you down. It could take, like in the song Soul Shine, life can take the strongest man and make him feel so alone. And it can. It can make woman, man, it just is the nature of life. And perhaps it's because our expectations are too high. We think the way life should be, or we'll look at other people who have certain lives and we'll compare ours to them, and then we'll get either resentful or jealous or envious or things that we want, and we think that we should have those things. And our expectations are set pretty high. I mean, even when I think about the Bill of Rights in America, where it's every man and woman has the right to the pursuit of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And we've kind of taken that pursuit of happiness as a guarantee at times. Like it's the next step where we think we're entitled to it. We deserve it. No, we don't. We have a land of opportunity where you can pursue it. And those are your dreams, whatever they look like to you. And I love that no matter what. Dude lost his job. Baseball came through the window. The arm fell off his favorite chair, so he can't even rest properly. The dude said, "You got to get your payments up to current by 10 a.m. or we're taking your stuff." And he's like, he's got, what did he say, 3 nickels and a dime in his pocket, 25 cents in his pocket, but he's still holding on to his dreams. And you've got to. I mean, it can be hard because sometimes life can just serve you so many beatdowns in succession. But then you find that once you've lowered the bar far enough, and then you find out that, like, really happiness is more, or contentment is more a state of mind. That, and it's not as dependent on external circumstances that we've made it out to be if we're somewhat materialistic. And those of us in Western countries are somewhat materialistic. We take it for granted that we have a house with air conditioning and we have education and food. It's like, well, I don't know. And what's the percentage of people on planet Earth that don't have those things and don't even have a shot at having those things? So I think that holding on to your dreams, the fact that you can even dream, is a huge deal. So I love that. But as far as this here goes, I wouldn't even have recognized Johnny in this. Without the beard, that facial hair that he grew later, and just that look and the weathered face and the cigarette and all that stuff. It's You see them when they're younger. And when I show people a picture of me when I was younger, they're like, "Wow, I didn't know." Because here, like, I shave my head. I mean, I have hair, but it's nothing like what I had when I was younger. That's just what life does, and I accept it. What are you gonna do? As long as you keep breathing, changes are gonna keep happening. So, but Johnny and George, yeah, unbelievable. And GW, that was really kind of you to recognize Carl Anderson on this one. And you said he's in the UK, but Carl, are you like in Sweden or Finland? I mean, that's not the UK, but that's Europe. But with a name like Anderson, that's usually either Dutch or Swedish or Finnish or something of Scandinavian origins. But you might be in the UK. You could be in England or Scotland or Ireland or Wales or somewhere like that. But um, I'm gonna rate this. I mean, I get a feeling like, and I know that impacts my rating. It isn't necessarily a formal, oh, check all these boxes and that gets you this score. It's a feeling. And part of what contributes to my feeling of a song is the time capsule. Like even seeing the hairstyles and the people not moving in the audience, where it's just a very more I don't know, proper controlled time. And I actually think that the people the producers of this show were probably telling the people, do not move while they're singing. Afterward, then do this so that we can get a shot of that. But all that said, I love the time capsule thing. So I'm going to rate this. And I mean, it's just a blues song. It's a country blues song or a blues country song. And the number that popped into my head was a 9.3. Even the examples, like somebody threw a baseball through my window. Okay, that's not, I mean, you could come up with a million examples of things, but, even the house that has a hole in the window, they're still going to repossess it because he's not current. So, GW, thank you again for this trip down memory lane, so to speak. It's really a review, but it was a reaction in so many ways because the setting in which this took place. So have a great day, guys. Carl Anderson, that's from GW in maybe Oklahoma City, but certainly in the States. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
Things have gone to pieces since you left me.